Good morning. Good morning and welcome back. It is March 30th, a Sunday morning, 7:20 a.m. and it is like minus 6 degrees Celsius outside. We're gonna do chores and load up and go on a road trip. Nope. Willow, come on. Or Winnie. Winnie, come on. Come on. Winnie. Winnie, come on. Come on. Winnie, come on. No. Winnie, go in there. Go, Winnie. Oh my goodness. Seriously? You're making it very easy to say goodbye today. Winnie, come on. You guys have already been... No, you've already been milked. Come on, out of the way. Ah, you. No. Out. You've already been milked. Shoo. Winnie, come on. Jeepers. You are usually right here ready to go. No. Whoever said that goats are not smart, they lied to you. The last 3 milkings I've had my friend here for my milk test. Now she's scared because she trusts me but not her. Winnie, come on. Come here. There. Oh. My goodness, my friend. Here, look, see? Nobody else is in here. This is our last morning milking with Winnie, and she is going all the way more southern Alberta, or yeah, whatever. She's going a far way, so she's going to be with us for the longest part of today. You might ask, why are we parting with her? Well, this is the main reason right here, is this snuffly nose. So she has a fairly significant underbite, and the breeder did not catch it and was sold as registered breeding stock. The next breeder did not catch it, and they sold her as a dry yearling. I purchased her last summer as a dry yearling. She's a beautiful udder. No complaints there other than maybe a little bit of capacity, but next freshening, she's going to be absolutely incredible. So, and this is only like, we milked 9:30 last night, and it's 7:30, so this is only 10 hours. Beautiful, beautiful udder. But in breeding, you can't just look at an udder and go, that's fantastic, I'm going to keep breeding for that, and forget about everything else. Forgetting about the muzzle, forgetting about the feet, forgetting about the top line and the rump angle and the depth and the bone and the dairy skin. And like, if it were just a matter of, oh, her udder, is it nice or not, she would stay because she has a nice udder. But in my journey, udder is not everything. They have to have the overall confirmation for health and longevity of life, because I want something with good feet. Sure, feet aren't terrible, but definitely have better. That muzzle structure is something that's very challenging to change when it's that significant. Somebody came at me in my last video saying that it was basically a completely irresponsible decision of mine for registering one of Reba's doelings, and I had noticed that she has a slight underbite, And what people often don't realize is that it is pretty normal to have goats with a slight underbite. Now, in Winnie's case, we're not talking about a little underbite. We're talking about a significant underbite that affects her breathing. And one of Reba's bucklings, the black one with wattles, he had an underbite which made his nostrils pinched a little bit. And guess what I did? I banded him. And what are our plans for him? Well, he will be grown up and finished out, and he will be butchered. Some people have been joking about, oh, Amanda, you need to invite your wethers in for spaghetti dinner. And essentially, the goat kids that I raised this year that are not fit for breeding stock people, they will be invited to somebody's house for spaghetti dinner, or I don't know what you'd call goat chops, but goat chop dinner. And to some people who only have goats as pets, they're gonna go, oh my goodness, you are so cruel and that is horrible. That's farm life. I grew up in a way where we raised beef, and my husband grew up raising beef. It wasn't raising beef for the purpose of pets, y'all. It was raising beef for the purpose of putting food on all of your plates. And I would beg to say that we are more in touch with the food that we eat because we know where it comes from. We know where our milk comes from. We don't make butter out of our goat milk because of it's naturally homogenized and the cream doesn't separate and blah, blah, blah. We don't have a cream separator. But we know where our milk comes from. We know the animal's name that it comes from. We know their health history. And so to come at us and go, how dare you slaughter, the goats that you raised. Listen, some of the babies that I delivered this spring, I will own them and love on them and care for them to the best of my abilities until their last day. And I will know that I have done the best that I possibly can do for them to only have one bad day. And by bad day, we talk about stress of transport, because unfortunately, we can't sell goat meat to the community unless those goats are slaughtered at an inspected facility and then butchered at an inspected facility fit for human consumption. And so the stressful part is driving to the slaughter facility and that actual process of being in an unknown place. Hopefully the whole ordeal is nothing, including travel time, is nothing more than a few hours. At a slaughterhouse that communicates properly the time of slaughter and everything like that, they're not going to be left in limbo experiencing undue stress if we can help it. And in an effort to not have to have a whole bunch of kids every year that just go for butcher, the goal is to produce better quality genetics than what this girl carries. And that is just part of then logical decisions that you make in a breeding program. And the reason why I only have 2 bottles is because this girl has been weaned for a while, and this girl is only in here because she's headed off to a new home as well. So this is the Reba doeling that does not have wattles. She was the 4th one born out of a set of quads. And it is absolutely crazy to watch them grow. And if I had not intervened in that birth, this girl, along with her one other brother, would have not made it. Isn't that right? And look at you. A picture of health. If we can see you, you keep wandering around. So she's been tattooed. She is already registered. And she is ready to go. Uh-oh. Somebody needs a little bit more. So little gold boy is going as well. And so because Reba gave me 2 doelings and she was not my top doe, I decided to pick one. And so I kept the one that I liked the best as far as top line and rump angle and rear width and all of that stuff, and it ended up being her sister. And then her sister with wattles. Hey, you guys? Crazy goons. Whoop, where'd you go? This girl, she does have a slight underbite. I'll be back, you guys. We'll go for a long trip. So you might ask, what on earth are you doing with a registered doeling that has a slight underbite? Isn't that why you're getting rid of Winnie? Yes, it is. However, at this point, it is like not even close to being as bad as Winnie's buckling that she had this year. That is an extreme underbite. And so I did actually, so she was registered before I realized that she was starting to develop a slight underbite. And so she is registered. Hey, be quiet. She was registered already. And I will watch her. That's enough. Nora, be quiet. Goodness, that dog driving me crazy. Nora, be quiet, I said. So it is something I'll be watching. I did have her listed for sale at a discount and disclosed, hey, she might have a slight underbite. It's something that she could also potentially grow out of a bit as well. Here you go, Spud. Drink your milk. So she might grow out of it. I don't really know. Probably not. She'll probably have a slight underbite. And so I'll have to watch and gauge whether or not she will stay in my breeding program or if actually she will sell at a discount. But once they have papers and tattooed, you can sell them without, but for the extra $50, you might as well just sell them with papers. And even if it's for somebody's, small home breeding program, which is essentially what I am right now, except I care a lot more about genetics than a lot of so-called good breeders. Hello, horses. Oh, I forgot. Some people don't like my baby voice when I talk to my animals. Hello over there. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I absolutely let the comments get to me, and I really just shouldn't, because who cares? This is my little farm life with my family and my kids, and I'm having a good time. It's been a hard couple months, but I'm having a good time. And I don't dream about working in a high-rise building. I don't dream of moving to a city. I don't dream of these massive, luxurious, expensive vacations every year. This is my dream. This is my dream. Obviously, I still have more dreams and bigger dreams, but this right here. You're so slobbery! But before we leave and we're all done our chores, we need to talk about somebody very, very special. This beautiful specimen of a horse is one today. Happy birthday, Jitterbug! It's your birthday! You are one! How did that go by so fast? Good thing you were not born on a morning like this morning. So a year ago, she was born at 4:45 a.m., something like that. And we had watched her on the camera, or Mama on the camera, all night long. She finally lay down and started pushing this little girl out. And she was a rare red bag delivery. That was actually, I think, the second or third video I ever posted to YouTube. It was dark. We did not have floodlights and everything, which is better for the mare, I'll have you know. And so we got what we got as far as her birth video, but it was a red bag delivery where the placenta did not break apart and that amniotic sac come through. It was born in this red velvety sac, and if we had not been there, we would not have a year with Jitterbug. We would have been grieving the loss of this gorgeous filly had we not been attending her birth. We are so happy you're here. Oh, but we are kind of moody. She's gonna be a cow horse. She already tries to do cutting exercises with Spud over there through the fence. She'll go back and forth and back and forth, and so she is cow bred and built for speed, right? But she's only one, just a baby. So we get to love her and spoil her for another few years till she's really ready to get trained, right? Oh, we got mare ears already. Miss Sassy. But she is dirty and loving life. And you're just fancy, huh? And once it's all nice and warm, we're gonna bath you and get you looking so spiffy. Yes, we will. And then we can just see really how gorgeous you are because you're something else. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, it is now 7:55 and I'm gonna go eat some breakfast, load up my kiddos, load up the goaties, and we're gonna hit the road and we're gonna drive a long ways.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit
How's it going? You having a good trip?
She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar.
Turn it on in a minute, okay? Alright, 2 hours and 5 minutes to our next destination to drop off Winnie. And I'm getting caffeinated up and sugared up so I can stay awake while the kids all snooze in the back seat. There you go. Cheers.
Hold on me. Ah. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes
dark blue. Is it the line on the map? No.
Look harder. Mommy's purse. Oh.
Is it the chip bag? It's not my phone. That's not dark blue.
No.
This Ford sticker on here.
Yes.
Oh!
Mommy, your turn.
I spy with my little eye something that is gray.
Gray, the seat.
Ah, that was way too fast. Well, we just stopped at this is a feed store. It's closed. Feed store / church parking lot. We are stretching our legs after like 6.5 hours of traveling. So Winnie's new owner came and met up with her, and she is gonna do so well with her. You know, there's some people that you just can relax around, and you just know that they're an amazing person. I'm lacking the words to describe it, but she's just one of those people that I almost wanted to give her a hug at the end of our conversation. You know, she's very, very sweet, and she's so excited about bringing her home. She wasn't looking for anything super amazing. Literally, she wanted something in milk. She's got a calf that she's feeding, and she wanted to be able to mix it off with milk replacer. Don't fall. She wanted to mix it off with replacer, and so she's just very excited to have her in milk. She's not doing any kind of like the registered thing. I sold her with papers because it just helps to keep track of where they're at. If she were to ever sell her, at least she has the papers attached. I just find it's way better for their overall future is if they go with their papers. And so it's the perfect setting for her because it doesn't really matter that she has an underbite. She's not going to some registered Nubian breeder herd. She's going to be breeding mixed breed babies. You know, they're going to be Snubians, so Saanen crossed Nubians, and the goal is for family milk production. And so that's the best case scenario. She's got lots of experience with goats, and so I'm very happy about where she's ending up. And yeah, just a sweet lady. We're going to be friends on Facebook, and we're going to keep in touch, and I get to see Winnie's babies next year. Those little fingers don't last very long when it's like -3 outside.
Oh, we don't know who it belongs to, said Jack. Just for a teeny minute, said Annie.
Hi, babies. Okay. I know, bud. We'll be at your place soon. Alright, a little bit of a stretch the legs, check the goats, potty break on some random road. This is a really nice piece of property. If it wasn't right on the highway, I'd be really envious. Ooh, it's chilly though. Trying to find the rest of the kids. Trip is going pretty well so far, right? Finding some good rocks, nice. Wind though. We'll hopefully be home by about 6:30 tonight, and then settle back in to the normal routine. I didn't really record anything this morning, I don't think. It was just busy trying to get the kids ready and fed and dressed and the room packed up and go meet for these goats and start our trek home. So we're gonna stop in about an hour or two somewhere. Look at your little rocks, very nice. Stop in an hour or two to bottle feed the 4 babies. I let it slip, 4 babies. And then we'll truck the rest of the way. The rest of the way home. I'm tired. My back is sore. I'm about ready to be home and be comfy and cozy. And so are the kids. As they get back and forth.
Let's do the other one.
That's right. We got 2 bottles we can feed them.
Yeah.
All right, little babies. Who's coming for a little snacky snack? Hi, big stretches. Aw. So cute. All right. Who's first? Are you first? Come here. You're the ittiest one. Here. Brothers and sisters can wait. Hey. Look. Want some milk? Oh, yes. There. Goodness. Yeah, it's cold.
Do you want me to hold him?
This is a girl.
Can I hold her? Will you feed her?
She's pretty big.
Can I try?
So sweet.
You cute little baby. I'll find her.
Thank you.
She's in the truck.
Okay. Hi. Oh, goodness. Hello everybody. Oh, we're starting to get the idea that there's milk over there. You guys are so pretty. We're gonna make it. We're only like 35 minutes from home. Whew, the sun is going down. It's been all day in the truck. We left at 9 a.m. our time from Red Deer, and it is now 6:36. So it'll be a solid 10-hour day by the time we get home. Let's do this. All right, the last, 2 kilometers, and then we're home. We have traveled 1,615 kilometers in 2 days. 20 hours is what my trip says. Craziness. The kids did good. Give a cheer. Yay! Yay! We're gonna settle the babies into the barn. Yay! And then it'll be back to the grind of the normal chores. Add a few, because these babies are still used to 3 feeds a day, so we're gonna keep them on that for another week or 2 so they can adjust to being in their new home. But they're pretty cute. I love them.
Yes, and maybe I can go in with them and play with them.
Yeah, you can play with them for a little bit.
Because I love those babies. They're so adorable.
Yeah.
But they are. But they are pretty big.
Thankfully, this week is supposed to get very, very warm. We're supposed to hit like 17 to 19 degrees Celsius here, which is going to mean that the snow, or what's left of it, is probably going to melt in a very big hurry. So we're in for a very wet and muddy week ahead of us. Look at this. Where are we?
Mommy! Oh!
We're home finally at 7:06 p.m. Awesome.
Oh goodness, I'm happy with it.
coming first? Huh? Oh my goodness. You're coming first. You think I have milk. Ouch. Come here. Come here. There you go. Leave these guys a little minute. The final 3, we'll get them unloaded and put into the pen. Who's coming? You made me so scared. Come here. You'll have to wait your turn. Another one. All right. Ready? Come on, you're the last one. Come on. Ready? Hey, say hi. And of course, we can't forget about the final ladies. The final ladies. Daisy, Sage, Rose, and Willow. Oh my. Home sweet home. And everybody's yelling because they're hungry. Yelling because we're hungry. Oh, it feels good to be home.
Hi, food guys. Can I go in with seed?
No, that's not true. They're happy to be stretching their legs a little bit. We've got our last little Nigerian dwarf. Isn't that right? You get to be in the bottle baby pen still.
And of course our all new ones. Seems like some more tame.
Yeah, you guys, I should get you some milk ready, huh? We're starting to... Ouch! Chew on my fingers pretty good.
Mom, can I take off my gloves a bit?
Yep.
I'm gonna take her gloves out.
Hello. Everybody else that's left, right? Wowza. You guys are ready for your hay to be refilled. Isn't that right? Hi, babies. Hi. Tastes a little different, huh?